do you think you're doing?
Ross, I had to see you. I have to make you understand.
Get in here. Believe me, I do understand. You slept with another man. You got pregnant by him, and you lied to me about it.
Just please let me explain.
It doesn't get much clearer than that.
5 minutes, Ross. That's all I'm asking. Please, I know I can make you understand. Just... Please, Ross, please.
Let go of me.
Honey, I love you, and I know that I hurt you badly.
You have no idea how I feel. You cannot even begin to understand how I feel.
Okay, let's see this. This should convince Reva that she's found her long-lost sister. Just like her mother's cameo. Complete with Sarah's picture pressed in the back of it. She'll never know that it's a fake. Okay. Just a minute. Hi. Reva. I was just thinking about you.
I know I was supposed to be here with the kids today, but I was called away at the last minute on a trip to California.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's no problem. Make yourself at home. Take off your coat. I'm sure it was important.
Yes, it was.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just had to take care of something that I told my mother I'd do before she died.
I hope you were successful.
Yeah, I was. As a matter of fact, I accomplished a great deal.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I know that you loved your mother very much.
Yes, Annie, I did. In fact, I learned that family is really all that matters in the end.
Couldn't agree with you more.
So, how are you feeling?
Oh, never.
Morning sickness?
No,
Fatigue?
never better. All that's gone. Never felt better in my life, Reva.
I'm glad.
Did I tell you that Josh and I are building a nursery?
Yes, I believe you did.
Oh, I did. Spoiled rotten. That's what this child's middle name is going to be. I swear.
Oh, won't that look cute on the birth certificate?
I'm so excited about this baby. And the best part about it is, Josh and I, we've never been closer. Amazing. Oh, speak of the devil. Look in here.
Reva.
Don't you dare even presume to tell me that you know how I feel.
I just meant to tell you that I'm...
No, you have no idea. I faced all of those people at our engagement party, and I told them what a wonderful man you are, and how lucky I am to be marrying you, and how kind and how faithful you are. They probably think I am such an idiot.
No, they don't.
This poor duck girl
You're
from
a
the
wonderful person. Everyone knows that. Everyone.
They think I'm a jerk.
I'm the jerk, Abby. All our friends know that now. I'm the idiot. I'm the one who's the embarrassment, not you.
Well, don't expect me to disagree with you.
You're right. I don't expect you to disagree
Good, I'm
with
glad
me.
we're clear on that.
Yes, we
All
are.
right,
We are
then
clear
get
on
out of
that.
my way.
Abby, you're not going to leave until I get a chance to explain.
I don't want to talk about this with you. I know everything.
No, you
about
don't,
this.
Abby. You don't know everything. Now, just give me a chance. The night I ran into Blake at that bar, I didn't know you the way I know you now, the way I love you now.
Doesn't matter.
It matters, damn it. It matters because Annie had just dropped me. I felt like I had no one else in this world.
I mean it, Rick. This is not the
I wasn't
time.
thinking. Blake wasn't thinking. We went home. None of this was supposed to
Stop
happen.
it! Stop it! Stop it! Now, I may be inexperienced compared to all of these other women that you know, but I am not stupid.
I never said you were stupid.
I know that we didn't know each other very well a year ago, and I am fully aware that I have no claims on you the night that you conceived that child. But what about all of the weeks and months that we were together? How long were you going to let this drag on?
I wanted to tell you the truth the moment...
But you didn't.
No, I didn't.
And after you sobered up and after you realized that this was more than just a night with Blake, it was a child you were talking about, you still kept it a secret.
You don't know how many times I tried to tell you.
But you didn't tell me, and you had months to be honest with me, months, and you weren't.
No, I wasn't.
And after a year, almost a year passed, and you still said nothing.
No,
You told me that you loved me, and you told me that you wanted to marry me, and still you didn't say a word.
Honey, I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry.
Oh, yeah. Why are you telling me this now?
Because
Why are you picking this time to
it was
tell
the
me?
right time to say...
Because you had to. You're only sorry because you got caught. If Blake hadn't been in this car accident, would you have told me any of this? Would you?
Oh, my beautiful boy. Mommy misses you so much. Come here. Come here. That's a good boy. Oh, yes. Are you going to let me talk to you?
You have 5 minutes.
You won't regret it.
Just got up and walked out of the hospital, didn't you?
Ross, I had to see you.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Please, Ross, I had to make you understand.
You could seriously hurt yourself.
I know. I didn't care what it cost me, Ross. I had to see you. I love you so much.
Speak to me about love.
Ross, I know I did a terrible thing by sleeping with Rick. But I didn't get to that awful place by myself. I had help.
Yes, I know. Your good friend, Rick. He gave you an awful lot of help.
I'm not talking about Rick. I'm talking about you.
Don't you dare try to blame this tragedy on me.
Ross, the night that I got plastered with Rick, I had just come from seeing you kissing Amanda up at Ed's cabin.
Yes, you said that, so what?
Well, it was a nightmare. It was my nightmare come true.
Nothing happened, and nothing was going to happen, which is the difference between you and me.
But at the time, I didn't know that nothing happened, Ross.
Yeah, well, you should have marched in and demanded to know what the hell was going on.
I couldn't do that.
No, you can't do that because you can't deal with the truth. Instead, you run off with all these ridiculous ideas in your head.
They weren't ideas. Amanda had her radar aimed at you for months.
You don't understand something. I would not have let anything happen.
But how was I to know that, Ross? You were giving her mixed messages all the time. That's why she thought she had a chance with you.
What?
That's why she wouldn't let up on you. She kept chasing you. She's glommed onto you like a cat in heat.
This is paranoid thinking at its best, you know.
You know, she was constantly in my face, telling me how much she wanted you, how my days as Mrs. Ross Marler were numbered, showing up at your office naked underneath fur coats. Oh, please. She thought that that's what you wanted.
If this is how you're using your 5 minutes, believe me, you're wasting it.
Do you even remember the horrible, rude remarks she used to make about my appearance?
No, frankly, I don't.
Well, I do, because she was very good at making me feel ugly in front of you. And I was scared, and I was so insecure. You are the only thing I ever wanted. I loved you so much.
Don't speak to me about love.
When I saw the passion that she put into that kiss,
she kissed me.
I couldn't tell who was kissing who. You can't blame me for thinking you two were going to end up in bed that night.
I did not care about Amanda, and I did not send her mixed messages.
Oh, no? Can you stand here and honestly say that you weren't flattered by that attention? That you didn't give her just a little bit of hope by being polite to her and not pushing her away with all the strength that you had? Oh, baby, that's okay, yeah. Oh, Mama's here. Oh, Mama loves you so much. Yes, that's right. She loves you so much.
Were you planning on telling me any of this? Rick! Were you really gonna walk down that aisle and take vows before God and our family and our friends without telling me that you had a son with another woman?
I wanted you to know the truth. But Blake was so adamant about keeping this a secret, honey, and I agreed to it. It was the best thing for everyone.
Forget about Blake. This is not about Blake. Just because Blake was lying to Russ doesn't mean that you had to lie to me. Don't you see? This is about the trust that a man and a woman who love each other are supposed to have together.
I know, and I'm sorry.
I trusted you, Rick. I trusted you. I gave you my heart.
No.
And you were supposed to keep it safe, but you didn't.
Yeah, I let you down, and I'm so sorry.
Rick, how am I ever going to do that again? How am I ever going to trust another person again?
Don't you ever say that, honey. The way you love is so special. Don't ever lose that. Don't ever lose that. What?
I was very naive. I'm very stupid.
I was just... Blake was in trouble. I was just trying to do the right thing.
What about me? What about me?
You're right.
I'm the woman that you supposedly love
You're
so
right.
much. When were you trying to do the right thing?
You're right, Abby. You're right, damn it. I had reasons and explanations for each and every time I wanted to tell you something. I should have told you something, but I didn't.
Yes, I'm your equal, Rick. You were supposed to treat me like a partner, but you didn't do that either.
Oh, man, Philip was right. The truth comes out no matter what you do.
Philip knows about this.
I should.
You confided in Philip about this? Philip knows about this?
Honey, it's not what...
Did you tell him or not?
Yes, I told him, damn it! He overheard Blake and I arguing, and he put everything together himself.
Well, now this explains it all. Now I see. Maybe he was so sweet to me the other night, and I didn't understand it, but this makes it very clear. So, Rick, how many other people did you tell about this? Who else knows about this? Who else?
Reva just stopped by to explain to us why she didn't pick up the kids on time.
Is everything okay?
Yes, it is. I just wanted to make sure that Mara and Shane didn't worry.
You know, the kids are incredibly resilient, but after everything that they've been through, I think that we should all keep our promises, don't you think? Let me go call for them. I'm sure they're excited to see you. Mara, Shane, there's a visitor here for you, sweetheart. Come on in. Look who's here.
Oh, Mama's here!
How are you?
Whoa! How come you weren't here before?
Well, I wanted to be.
Well, what happened?
I had some grown-up business I had to take care of.
Is it all finished now?
Well, if you're asking if I can spend the rest of the day with you, yes, I can. Yeah, that is, of course, if it's okay with Annie and your daddy.
Wait, slow down. This is a school night. You both have a lot of homework to
Maybe
do.
tomorrow, if you get your work done early.
Can you do it tomorrow?
Yes, I can do it tomorrow. In fact, I'll put my brain cap on tonight and think of something special that we can all do, okay? Okay? How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Good. Shane?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, well, I better go then.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Sure.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming by to explain things to the kids.
Yeah, well, I'll see you all tomorrow then.
Okay. Bundle up.
They know I'm going to bundle up. You're bundle up. Oh, get your homework done. Okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Josh, could you close the door? It's really cold.
Yes, absolutely. All right, now, last one to get their homework done is a rotten egg.
I like that.
And do it well. I'm going to check on you later on.
You see how Shane was towards Reva? I think he's really upset with her about standing him up.
Well, she would have been here if she could have been here, I'm sure.
Well, I'm not attacking her. I'm just concerned with the children.
I know that.
Anyway, forget about that. Are you hungry? I'll fix you something to eat.
Annie, I just came from Cedars.
Really?
Yes.
Did you go visit Blake?
No. I ran into Margaret Sedgwick, though, and she said something very strange.
What did she say?
She said that she's not seen you at all, and she didn't even know you were pregnant. So I'm just wondering what's going on.
No, it really doesn't matter who knew about Blake and me, does it?
You're right, Rick. It doesn't make any difference.
That's not what I meant, honey.
Maybe it means punished. Maybe I'm being punished. Maybe my parents were right and I should have stayed in Goshen.
No, don't.
This is my life. What has happened to my life? I have lost everything. I have lost my family. I've been shunned by my friends and all of the people that I grew up with, and I gave it all up for you. I gave it all up for the person that I was supposed to be the love of my life, and now that's all a lie.
It's not a lie.
Oh.
My
Me.
love for you was not a lie. I lied about Kevin and Blake. I lied about them. But I'd never once did I lie about how much I loved you. Where's your engagement ring? Where is it?
Over there.
Don't leave. I know you're mad at me, but there's no reason to leave this apartment. Don't leave. Don't.
I had every reason to leave. I need some time and space to myself to think. And you think I'm going to do that when I'm camping out on your back doorstep, watching you come and go every day?
Maybe that's not such a bad thing. To be reminded about what we had, everything that we could have.
You must be joking.
Maybe.
No, it's
maybe,
not right.
Maybe it is, Abby. Maybe it's the best thing for you right now.
No. The best thing for me right now is to be away from you, to be alone so I can put my head together and figure out what I'm going to do next.
Please don't.
Stop it!
Don't,
Stop it!
Honey, don't do this. Don't turn your back on us. Don't do that. Don't do it.
Do you not understand this? Are you listening? Have you been listening to me at all? I don't even know if there is an us anymore at all.
There will always be an us. This is your ring. Take it.
I can't take that ring. I can't.
I gave it to you. It's yours.
That ring is a promise. It's a symbol of a promise that I made to you to live with you and to be your wife. I don't know if I can do that anymore.
You will. Because that promise meant everything in the world. It's a phone. It might be Kevin. Hello.
Rick, it's Lillian.
Can I call you back, Lillian? This is not a good time.
Blake is missing.
What?
She's not in her room, and security hasn't been able to locate her anywhere on the premises.
You're telling me that Blake is not in the building?
Her purse is gone.
Blake shouldn't be wandering around like this in her condition. All right, I have a hunch where she is.
Well, tell me, and I'll send someone for her.
No, Lillian, you don't bother because, look, I'm just going to do this myself, okay? Thanks for calling. Bye. Abby?
Precious baby, let's see it. You didn't get too many bumps, did you, on that nasty, nasty car crash? Oh, sweet. Mommy's so sorry about that. Mommy's so sorry. My face.
Jason didn't get much sleep last night.
Oh, is that why you're cranky? You're a little tired, huh?
So I'm going to put him down for a nap. Give him to me.
I'll do it.
Give me Jason.
Bye, baby. You have a good nap. I love you.
To get back to the hospital?
I'm fine.
So I'm calling you a cab. You're 5 minutes or...
No, not until you hear me out.
I think I have heard enough.
Please. Ross, please.
No,
you have
I
to
am on
understand.
overload. I can't absorb anymore.
Ross, okay, I did a terrible thing by sleeping with Rick, and even worse, lying to you about the babies.
And that destroyed our lives.
I thought I was losing you.
That is no excuse for going to bed with another man. But then again, that's how you've always solved your problems.
I deserve that.
I wouldn't have said it if you didn't.
But that changed. That changed with you. And I stopped sleeping around because I fell in love with you. And I still love you, Ross.
So you reverted back to type, and you slept with the first man that you met. Is that supposed to comfort me in some way?
Ross, that is not what...
There. Blame me for this, because it is your fault and your lies that I have one son and one bastard. You, not me. And Amanda? She could run through the streets naked, screaming my name. I wouldn't give a damn. And I told you about that 1,000,000 times, but you didn't listen.
Well, maybe you didn't see it, but I did, Ross. She was out to pick up where you two left off.
I can't do this. I've had enough.
Ross, I would have been blind if I didn't see it. And I did try to tell you, but you didn't listen to me. You decided to listen to her instead. And you even told me, you admitted that you were wrong about that. That night that I got trashed with Rick, all I could see was Amanda's arms wrapped around your neck and kissing you.
Stop this.
My heart was in pieces, Ross. Everything she said was coming true. I wanted to get so trashed so I would just forget everything I saw that night. And Rick brought me home. I couldn't drive. And I thought you were never coming back to me again. But you did. You did. And I love you so much. Oh, Ross, please don't turn your back on me.
I'm worried about Blake. She left the hospital with it.
Take her back. Get out.
No. No, Ross.
Get out
Not until you
before I
hear
do
me out.
something I regret.
She is recovering from a car accident. Please take it easy on her.
I thought you two didn't care about one another.
We don't.
Then why did you come scurrying over here?
Because Lillian called and I told her I would check it out.
And you make house calls.
I'm only
right.
concerned about her as a patient and as a friend.
You know, your vocation comes in pretty handy, doesn't it? Especially when you're delivering.
You know, professionally, I would care about anybody who had suffered a concussion and walked out of a hospital without a doctor's permission. Now, she should not be out of bed, much less on her feet.
Oh, please just stop it. Stop it, because somebody at the hospital was going to notice something.
Shut up. This is such a nightmare. Do you think that I can look at the two of you together in my house, knowing what the two of you together did in my bedroom, and then lie to me for months on end about every detail, including all that garbage about identical twins? Do you think I can do that? You have made my life a living hell. And you, how could you look yourself in a mirror, knowing that every day, every minute, you are lying to me and deceiving me? Get out! You're a whore! Get out, both of you! Get out!
No, no! No! I need more...
Anything? No, you can't. No,
Rick, I need
want to
more
talk
time.
or see either one of us. Let's get out.
Why didn't you tell me that you had switched doctors?
Maybe because I didn't think it was a really big deal to you. I mean, you haven't been going with me to my appointments anyway.
I'm just thinking that we've had so many conversations about these appointments you've been going on, and you must have known that I was thinking Dr. Sedgwick. Why didn't you correct me?
I'm sorry. I just didn't think about it. That's it. Hey, it must have really thrown you when Margaret said that I wasn't a patient of hers.
It did. You know what? It doesn't matter anymore. Is this new doctor taking good care of you and the baby?
Oh, Dr. Kumar is the best.
Good. How did you find him?
The Yellow Pages.
Yellow.
I'm joking. Oh, there's a laugh right there. I'm getting someplace. Of course, I would not find a doctor in the Yellow Pages.
I know that.
Fran recommended him. She knows tons of couples who swear by him.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. He's one of those doctors, you know, that has those babies pasted on his wall, hundreds of babies that he's delivered himself. And every time I go in there, I think that one day our baby is going to be up there with the rest.
You know, I'm sure that he's a good doctor, but I would appreciate it if you would include me in all of this from here on in, okay?
You got it. This pregnancy is going to be a lot more fun with you included.
I want to be a part of it. I do. I care about this child as much as you do.
I know, honey.
I want to be there. I want to go on the appointments with you. I want to hear the heartbeat. I want to make sure that you and the baby are okay. I want to find out if it's a boy or a girl and all that good stuff.
I know it's very exciting, but I don't want you to worry about me or the baby. We're fine. In fact, things are going a lot better than I ever dreamed. I love you.
Feel it. It's only a matter of time before I find my sister.
Abby!
Can I come in?
Well, of course you can. What's with the suitcase?
What?
What's wrong?
Reva, my life is falling apart.
Okay, the water's on. Now tell me what's going on.
I want you to know that I don't mean to be in opposition to you. If I can just stay here for a few days till I get to...
Of course you can. What happened to your apartment over Rick's garage?
I cannot stay there anymore. No more.
Why not? Abby.
Yeah.
What is wrong? Please, tell me. Something's got you upset, and I need to know what it is. What happened? The party last night was beautiful. Did something happen afterwards?
I don't know if I can tell you, Reva.
Of course you can.
No, I mean, I don't know if I can get the words out of my mouth. I haven't told anyone. I don't want anybody to know.
You are safe here. Whatever you tell me is just between us.
Okay.
Now, something is tearing you up inside, and I don't know what it is.
I don't know where to start with this.
Take a deep breath.
Okay. You're right. Okay. Rick has told me that he is the father of one of Blake Marler's twins.
What?
Yes. And he told me that he and Blake, they slept together. And Kevin is Rick's son.
Wait, I don't understand this. Blake had twins.
I know she did, but apparently twins can have two different fathers. I don't know how it works exactly.
Oh, Abby, honey, I'm so sorry.
And he knew about this. He knew that Kevin was his son, and he didn't tell me. And I have agreed to marry him. I've agreed to marry him and spend the rest of my life with him.
Sweetie pie, I wish I could take the pain away, but I can't do that. I can't. Time will do that.
Reva, I do not think that time is going to help me forget all of these lies.
Okay. Maybe not forget, but maybe forgive.
I want to. But I don't know if I can. I don't know if I have that in me. And if I do have it in me, if I do it, what am I going to have left with him?
Love. I know that you don't want to hear this right now. But Rick Bauer is a good man.
How can you defend him after what he did to me?
I'm not defending his actions. I'm not. He's made a terrible mistake. But people do that. They do, sweetheart. They don't mean to, but they do. They make mistakes.
Not like this, Reva.
No, I have made some bad mistakes in my life.
No, I don't think you would do something like this. I don't think that you would hurt someone intentionally and lie about something as big as this.
I don't know that.
I do. Didn't you tell Buzz that you wouldn't stay married to him because you didn't think it would be right to live that lie?
Yes, but that's a different thing.
No, it's not a different thing. Rick had plenty of opportunity. He had months to tell me the truth.
Maybe part of the reason why Rick didn't want to tell you the truth was he was afraid that it might hurt you.
But I thought that he was the bravest and most courageous person that I had ever met in my life.
And as a doctor, maybe he is. But when it comes to personal things, where there's a lot at stake, even the best men try to avoid confrontation. The best, Abby.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense, Reva. In the end, keeping secrets only hurts people more.
You don't have to tell me that. I know that. I think maybe that Rick was very, very scared. And he knew he couldn't fix his mistake as much as he wanted to. And he loves you so much. And what people do when that happens is they try to postpone the pain. I'm not trying to defend his actions. I'm not. I'm just trying to help you understand what it is that Rick did.
Dr. Donovan, Dr. Sharon Donovan, please report to pediatrics.
My head is killing me.
Yeah, we'll bounce around town with a concussion. We'll do that to you.
Well, I didn't have a choice. I had to try again with Ross. If I lose him, Rick, my life isn't worth living.
I'm sorry.
You're
No,
sorry.
I need to explain to you why I told Ross about Kevin and the circumstances that were involved.
I was on my way to Ross's office to tell him the truth.
You were on your way to talk to Ross about this?
I couldn't take the lies any longer, so I put the boys in the car and,
Well,
you know the rest.
Well, this is a relief. I mean, I can't tell you what a relief it is for me to hear you say that because I was beating myself thinking what this was doing to you.
You destroyed my life. What do you think it would do to me?
What?
What right did you have to go to Ross and tell him that Kevin was yours?
You just told me 2 seconds ago that you were going to tell him yourself.
I was going to go to my husband with my babies in my arms, and I was going to beg his forgiveness. Instead, you go behind my back without even warning me?
I tried having a little talk with you, but you were unconscious, so you weren't very responsive. I was half crazed out of my mind worrying about Kevin, whether or not he was going to die, so I didn't mean it to come out the way it did. It just came out.
And Ross was there?
No. Lillian was there with 2 other nurses.
Wait a minute. Ross didn't even know when you operated on Kevin? You told him about it afterwards?
I had to tell him.
You could have asked Lillian and the others to not say anything, and at least till I woke up.
I didn't plan for it to come out the way. I didn't want it to come out. It just... Look, Blake, all I knew was that my little boy was in danger. And when I looked down at him and I saw that his little body was so fragile and so hurt, you know what I realized? I realized all these words that we've been saying to each other the past couple of months, it meant nothing. It meant Zippo. Kevin was my son, and I needed to be his father. Now, you may hate me for that, Blake, but you know what? That's the way it is. That's the way it always will be. I had to tell Ross the same reason you were going to tell him yourself.
You know, the second I woke up and I looked into Ross's face, I knew he knew. He's never looked at me like that. With such cold anger and hurt. The second I woke up, I knew. Oh, Rick, I just wish I were dead.
Blake, you don't mean that.
Oh, yes,
no, you don't.
I do. Yes, I do. He took Jason from my arms today. I'm not even welcome in my own house.
Blake, this just happened to him. You know, this is all new. It's raw, and it's still hurting him.
Well, what if it doesn't go away? I mean, what if it stays
Will you
like
just
this?
stop for 1 damn minute? My life is in shame. Look at me. You know, this isn't just about you and Ross. It's about Abby and me, too. You know that?
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking.
No, you weren't thinking. I talked to Abby the same night I talked to Ross. I told her everything.
Oh, Rick.
She's gone. She moved out. I gave her back the engagement ring. She gave it back.
I'm sorry.
You know what, Blake? I don't care. I don't want to hear you tell me that you're sorry. You know, this mess isn't just about you. It's about a lot of other people. And I know you're hurting about Jason and Ross, but you know what? You're forgetting about someone else, somebody that you're totally just not thinking about right now. Your child and my son, little Kevin. Now, I am not going to let you ignore him, Blake. I'm not going to let you do that. So you better pull yourself together right now for his sake. Do you understand?
I haven't forgotten about Kevin. I know he needs me.
No, Blake, he needs both of us. He deserves both of us. Now, I'm going to tell you something right here and now. Whatever it takes for my little boy, that's what I'm going to do.
Me too.
Good.
If it's the last thing I do, I'm going to put my family back together again.
And the night, go to sleep, little Jason. Don't you fret now. Daddy's here now, and he'll never go away. La-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee, la-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. La-dee-dee, la-dee-dee, Mama's gone far away.
I just don't think I want to talk about Rick anymore. I think I need to just relax and try to think.
I understand. Oh, boy. I remember some fights that Josh and I... Never mind.
I'm going to go check on the kids, see how they're doing on the homework.
Okay,
I'll be
take your
down a little
time.
bit.
I'll be fine.
And I've learned that family is really all that matters in the end.
Fine. Reva wants her family so bad. I'll give it to her. Her sister is going to be the last person that she would ever expect.
Good afternoon from News Channel 3. I'm Nancy Ross. Child pornography and a collection of disturbing photographs are found at a new subdivision. We'll tell you about the startling discovery. Join us for that story and all your news starting at 5.
This has been Guiding Light. Coming up on the CBS Evening News, behind in your car payments? Repo Man wants to know where you're parked. The story later.